Hey guys, what's up? Sandman here, and today I'm bringing you a Domination tutorial on Fire Rain, so let's jump right into it. This is an overview of the map. As you can see by the flags, it's pretty linear, so this makes it very easy to spawn trap people on. So if you're playing, you do need to watch out that you don't get pushed back into your spawn. These are the three most important buildings on the map. The first one is right next to B, and I call it tin. You have a clear view of B and C, and people tend to stay upstairs on it, because it's very easy to spawn trap people at sea like that. The second one is trailer. It's important if you want to control the spawn, and it's also easy to defend B if you have someone in trailer. And the third one is wood. Most people stay top wood because bottom wood you really don't have any advantage. You have a clear view of B, and you can also catch anyone coming around jungle side, which is behind wood, if they happen to spawn there. The easiest flags to hold in my opinion are A and B. Their main spawn is right next to briefing room, and if your team is not pushed up at all, they will always spawn there. Now, if someone on your team does happen to push up on either side of the spawn, they will spawn on one of these secondary spawns. It depends on which side your team is at. If they're on trailer side, the enemy team will spawn at America or tires, and if they're pushed up on that side by C ramp, the enemy team will spawn by backside trailer, and if your team's pushed up on both sides, they will always spawn at their main spawn. Which is another reason why top 10 is such a vital spot, because who's ever up there can spawn trap the other team pretty easily if you choose to do so. Now on the opposite side, if you have C and B, they will spawn outside of bathrooms, which is their main spawn. If you push up there, they'll start spawning outside of America, and that's the reason I like A and B better, because it's much easier to control than this one. This one seems a little bit more sporadic, but that's just my personal preference. Now just to look at the key spots in the first person view, this top wood, as you can see, you have a clear view of B, anyone coming around jungle side trying to flank you, and this is just an alternate route up if you didn't know already. It's faster than taking the stairs or going up the ladder. And this is top 10. Again, you have a clear view of B and also the spawn right behind you, and if anyone's in top wood in the other team, this is a nice spot to take them out. You have a lot of cover, the other guy can't really see you, and have a clear shot on their head. And these are just two alternate routes up to the top 10. Keep in mind when you're climbing, your character does make noise. I'm not sure if Ninja Pro cancels this out or not, but if it doesn't, just be weird, because a lot of people have headsets nowadays, and it's very easy to hear if someone's climbing up to try and kill you. And this is trailer. Again, you have a clear shot in B. B is always a vital flag in any domination game. So it's an important spot, especially if you don't have any of the other two power positions. Now these are just defensive or counter spots. These are nice spots to cover C if you're pushed back by trailer. The enemy really can't see you, and you can't shoot through that fence. This is another spot to defend C from. You just jump on this table. It's not the best spot, but it could come in handy. This is a counter spot from briefing room to top wood. It's a real nice spot. The enemy really has no view of you on their screen. This is just an extra spot from briefing room. It's not really important for domination, but in search, it's a good spot to get a kill off spawn. This spot also isn't that important in domination, but it's a good spot to cover the jungle side in case anybody's spawning right there. And also keep in mind that the red barrel that you saw, that can't be blown up, otherwise you can't stand on it to get into this spot. This is also a good spot if you find yourself the last guy in search. It has a lot of cover, but you shouldn't stay there too long. And you can also look behind you, and it has the same effect. If you have the other team spawning at America, this is a good spot to defend C from. I prefer behind the truck better than behind the sandbags. It just provides more cover, as you can see, and the enemy barely has a shot on you. This is another popular spawn trapping spot. People will just wait behind the barricade and wait for you to run out. They may also be up here right next to the barricade, up on these sandbags, so just watch out for that. The tower isn't that popular because it's not really a great spot, but if you have some time to climb up, get a few kills, it's not a bad idea, but don't stay up there too long. This is just another spot to catch people coming out of the spawn if they spawn at briefing room. But now into spawn nades. This one's from C to A. You want to let your crosshairs blink twice and line it up right below that cloud, kind of to where it branches off in the bottom right, and just jump and throw. This should land right on the flag, and you can even aim a little bit more to the left, because you can see I kind of to the right of the flag, but not by much. It'll still kill anybody that's trying to cap it. And if you don't hold it long enough, it'll go too far and not kill anybody. Now for an A to C spawn nade, you want to let your crosshairs blink twice again, and line it up kind of where the cloud breaks off to the left part of the crosshair, and put it over where the U and R are on the capture icon, and just jump and throw. This will land right on the flag, so even if the Jeep is blown up for some reason, it'll still kill anybody that's trying to cap the flag. This is another spawn nade from A to C if you decide to run down trailer side. Just line up your crosshairs above that bottom cloud and put the left part of the crosshair in that little cloud and just jump and throw. If the Jeep is already blown up for some reason, which in the beginning of the game it shouldn't be, but if it is, you can aim a little bit more to the left so it doesn't hit this tree and it'll just explode on the flag. But since it's really more of a spawn nade, you won't have to worry about that too much. Now for defensive nades, if you're spawning at America and the enemy's taking B, let your crosshairs blink twice and aim more to the left where this palm tree splits near the top more. And just walk forward and throw. Don't jump, otherwise it would go too far and won't kill anybody on the flag. Also, you see me use frags a lot more. I prefer frag grenades on this map more. Even though Semtex can do the job, you can't hit every nade spot with the Semtex, but you can hit every nade spot with the frag. So I just prefer them. This is another America to B flag, but this is on the right side of America if you don't have enough time to go to the left. Just come on this side and once again let your crosshairs blink twice and in the bottom half of your crosshairs on the top part of the palm tree and just jump and throw and that'll land right on the flag. You should jump on or before that plank on the ground right there, and it's pretty hard to hit because you can overthrow very easily, but if you do it enough you'll get the hang of it eventually. Now for a defensive nade to C from the same spot, this one's a lot easier to get a handle of, and you just want to aim above the C icon and just throw it over this building and it should land right on the flag. Now for the next one, again, this is for when you spawn at America. Most of the nades are from America since firing range is a pretty open map. If you spawn anywhere else, you can just toss a nade over any building or use one of the spawn nades to defend it. But you just want to toss it over these rocks, and you don't want to toss it too far to the right because you want to try and bounce it off this building and roll back onto the flag and blow up. It's not hard to hit, but a lot of people, like I said, throw too far to the right, so just remember to throw a little bit more left to the icon. Now for offensive nades, this one's the top wood. If you spawn at America and someone's up there and you don't want to get killed going around the corner, you can just throw a stun over there and check first. And if someone's up there, just line up your grenade right before the palm tree leaf split and just walk forward and throw. Don't jump, otherwise you'll overthrow it. This grenade will land perfectly right on where the guy would be standing. You can also probably hit it without even walking forward. This is another nade to top wood if you happen to be spawning by C. Just let your crosshairs blink twice again and line your right crosshair up where the top tin roof comes to a point and just jump and throw. And it should land right on top of whoever's in top wood. Also, you want to try and jump on the grass that's in front of the palm tree. This is a pretty hard nade to get down, but with time you'll be able to hit it pretty easily. Now these last two nades I'm going to show you are pretty hard to hit. They're to clear out the trailer if you're spawning at C or A. This one's from C. You just want to throw it right over the building and don't jump again because it'll go too far and it'll drop right into trailer. And if the guy's behind that table, you just need to aim a little bit more to the right. These are pretty hard nades. These are probably the hardest nades on this map. I know I can't hit them every single time, but if you can't clear the guy with your gun, these are pretty good nades as a last resort if you need to. But once again, if the guy's behind this table, just aim a little bit more to the left with this nade and you'll be able to get him pretty easily. But that about wraps up this tutorial. Thanks for watching, and if you want to see any other maps or game types, just let me know in the comments and I'll try and get those videos out to you guys. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.